January 10th, 1899. On the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University, 5 men gathered with the purpose of creating a fraternity. A fraternity that based the selection of its members not for wealth, rank, or honor, but for personal worth and character. Originally formed as the Knights of Classic Lore, the name was later changed to Tau Kappa Epsilon. The first 40 years of the fraternity saw slow but consistent growth. Then in the 1950s, TKE experienced a period of explosive growth and began its rise to power as the preeminent men's college social fraternity. In 1958, TKE became an international fraternity with the establishment of its first chapter in Canada. 1 year later, TKE gained the title of world's largest collegiate social fraternity, a title TKE still holds today. The founders of TKE set out to establish a new type of fraternity. A fraternity which would have as its focus the cornerstone principles of scholarship, character, leadership, teamwork, service, and brotherhood. Today, Tau Kappa Epsilon continues to be the fraternity leader on campuses throughout North America. More than 238,000 men from more than 460 campuses throughout North America have added their name to the prestigious list of TKE members. These are men who throughout their lives have been guided by the teachings and principles of TKE. These men are leaders in entertainment, business, industry, and government. Men like Elvis Presley, Charles Walgreen, Terry Bradshaw, Conrad Hilton, and Ronald Reagan. Men who command respect throughout the world. The time is now for a new generation of young men to add their names to this prestigious brotherhood and be ingrained with the principles that will establish them as leaders. Will you be one of the few?
What does the fraternity mean to you?
The fraternity, Tau Kappa Epsilon, is kind of like a lifestyle to me. You got to live to the standards, and I live by it every day. And everything I do in my life revolves around this brotherhood.
It's a whole lot of things, like doing the philanthropy things and doing the community service and other things. It's a whole lot, and I don't think that I could have experienced it with any other kind of organization on campus.
TKE to me is my brotherhood, my networking, and it's something I was a part of starting. And it's amazing. I love it. I fall more and more in love with it every day.
One of the main things is that it's a support structure. I mean, when you're at school, most people don't have a family. They don't have anyone there. I mean, they've got their friends, of course, but nobody really there that they can trust. I mean, if anything happens, I know somebody will be there for me, pick me up, keep me from feeling down. If I'm stuck somewhere in the middle of the night, I can call and there's 30 dudes. Somebody's going to be willing to come get me. And I mean, that's real. That's serious.
What made you choose this fraternity?
I think the brothers in the fraternity already who I met were really nice. I think the fraternity brought to the fraternity, the values that this fraternity stands for. I think just the members the celebrities that were teaks, just the awe that I could join the largest fraternity in the world. Some of those things were key factors, but I think it all goes down to having all the brothers who were already in the chapter, the people I was going to be rushing and pledging with, and I think I made the right decision because the people who are in this chapter, who were in this chapter, are the people I want to be surrounded by in my life right now.
Well, when I came to campus my freshman year, there weren't really any fraternities on campus that I could really see myself being a part of. I was actually a part of the original group that started TKE on this campus, and when we got everything and got to hit the ground running, we just got everything going from here on out. I mean, I wouldn't trade the fraternity for the world. I love every single one of my brothers. I love every single part of the fraternity. I really do.
There was no question. Just
just everything that TKE does, everything that TKE stands for, everything that they do is one step above. They push themselves, higher than, other people would choose to. We all challenge ourselves each day to, really push ourselves and kind of like push the limits of what other people think is, too far. I mean, as far as, how we grow and how we act and how we develop.
I mean, Zach from my floor, he's my big. I mean, he got me involved. I mean, this fraternity is so diverse. It's not like cliquey. It's not like, they're not better than everyone else. They're like everyone else, you know what I mean? It's just the one I fit into, I guess.
Is there anything that you would like to say to any potential incoming members?
When you're like in high school or like you're a freshman and you think that Greek life is like all that crazy pledging along, doing all that crazy stuff, like all the hazing, don't think that that's what you have to do to become a member of the fraternity. It's not. I don't like it. I'm sure that a lot of the other brothers don't like it, and they're not going to do it if they don't want to do it. So like they shouldn't be worried about it. They should try it and try rushing, see if they like it, see if like the brothers, if they're really into it, then they should go for it and like show their interest. But it's not something to have such a stereotype towards.
To new guys, to the men that want to become part of our organization, all I can really tell you is that you're going to get out of this organization whatever you put in. If you put in 100% of what you want and what you're capable of, then you will get 100% out. There's so much that this organization can do for you if you will let it. And if you give it all and give it the opportunity.
It is what you make of it. So absolutely try to seize every single opportunity that you are given.
What I'm trying to say is there's somebody in this fraternity that everybody can relate to. I mean, there's sporty guys, there's gamers, there's musicians, there's serious scholars, and everybody also likes to have a good time, but that's not all we're about. I mean, everybody was really nice, they were real, they were friendly. I mean, everybody made an effort to get to know my name. I mean, I think everybody in the fraternity knew my name way before I knew even half of theirs.
The connections you make, the bonds that you make, the experiences that you will have are something that you not only keep in your 4 years of college, but will continue out through the rest of your life. This fraternity, this bond is for life. You take an oath, you take a pledge for life. It's not for years. So it's a great decision. It's a life-altering decision. Make sure that you're going into it for the right reasons. We would love to have you along for the journey.
Joining the fraternity is probably the best decision you'll make in your entire college career.
The incoming members, you guys are about to embark on something that is a lot bigger than yourself. It really is. Ask anybody that's been a new member in the past year and a half in this fraternity. It really is something far bigger than yourself, and you don't realize what you're getting yourself into. And that's a good thing. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a very, very good way.
If there's anything you could change, would you?
No, not a thing in the world. I love the fraternity. I love every single one of my brothers. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't.
You would have joined sooner.
If I could change one thing about the fraternity, I wouldn't, because then it wouldn't be ours. I love the way it is.
Tau Kappa Epsilon has been an important part of my life since I became a member of TKE back in 1929 while I was a student at Eureka College. The valuable leadership experiences that I enjoyed then and the many TKE friendships that I've enjoyed since have meant a great deal to me. I believe that the future of our world lies in the strength of our educational process. More than ever, we need to develop leaders who can meet the challenges of tomorrow. On campuses today, many students have an opportunity to develop leadership skills by participating in a wide variety of activities. By getting involved in TKE, you can develop skills that will prepare you to take your place as a future leader. Above all else, Tau Kappa Epsilon is a fraternity committed to excellence. For years, TKE has challenged college men to develop themselves and their leadership abilities. I know it wasn't that many years ago that I had the opportunity to get involved as an officer in my TKE chapter. The things I learned and the friends I made have stayed with me for a lifetime. Membership in Tau Kappa Epsilon is a privilege and an opportunity that will be valuable throughout your college years and for all the years to follow. For those of you who share the honor and experience of TKE, I extend my warmest congratulations, and I challenge you to take advantage of the opportunity you will have in TKE to develop your leadership abilities. Welcome to Tau Kappa Epsilon, your fraternity for life. Yours in the bond.
That everyone should look around, find what means the most to them. I mean, whether it be a fraternity, a club, anything. I mean, get involved around campus. Fraternities are great, and I absolutely promote joining one. I mean, I didn't want to join one, but then I saw how many good things you can do when you're in a fraternity and how many good experiences you have and people you meet and networking opportunities there are. I mean, there's not really a downside. I mean, it's one of those things some people say you pay for friends, but if that's the case, you're not paying nearly enough.